grant of the protective custody to Mr. Sumbero. There was a request, of course through you, that Mr. Sumbero be placed under NBI's protective custody. And it was on the very same day also that there was this conversation between and among the BI Associate Commissioners, nung una si Mr. Robles pa lang, with General Calima and then Commissioner Morente. Yun nga yung supposed confrontation. That's why General Calima felt constrained or compelled to call Mon Tulfo. Alin po ang nauna? Yung pag-surrender o yung pagpunta sa NBI to be placed under preventive custody o yung pag-usap niyo po via speakerphone?
Even before I turned over Wally Sumbero to the NBI, I had a talk with him, a brief talk with him at my office. And then when he was already at the...
When was this, sir? When was this?
In the afternoon. I do not recall the date now, the exact date. But
that was before December 8.
Yes.
A few days before December 8? 1 or 2 days?
I cannot recall the date. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But I did... I had a conversation with him before I turned him over to the NBI for protective custody. And then after he arrived at the NBI headquarters, I had another talk with him. And then I remember calling General Calima to verify Sumbero's statement about the extortion.
That was also before December 8?
I don't recall the...
You also don't recall, but it has to be before December 8 or on December 8 itself. It cannot be after December 8, correct?
I do not recall the exact date, I'm sorry. I don't remember dates, but I remember what I did.
There are insinuations coming from both former associate commissioners that General Calima, Sumbero, and yourself are trying to blackmail, or were trying to blackmail them.
Check, ma'am.
In exchange for not proceeding with coming out with an expose. You're a media person, and you are known to be doing exposés, and I suppose that was your intention, that you're gonna expose the information that you got from both Mr. Sumbero and General Calima.
My intention in calling General Calima was to make verification on the statements of Wally Sumbero to me that there was extortion that happened.
So it was first Sumbero who told you about the extortion activities of these two associate commissioners?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you called General Calima to verify?
Yes, Your Honor.
And during that confrontation, General Calima was there, a commissioner was there, and the associate commissioner was there. It was sort of corroborative, further corroborative?
I didn't know that they were there. I didn't know that. I thought I was just talking to General Calima.
When he called you on December 8? Correct?
What I know is that I called him twice. First to verify, and then second to ask him why he didn't arrest on the spot the two BI commissioners after they received the 50 million pesos.
After they received. So on
Yes.
December 8, you didn't know that when General Calima was talking to you via speakerphone?
I didn't know. I had no
You
idea.
did not know that you are being talked to via speakerphone.
I did.
And you didn't know that in that very moment, Commissioner Morente was there, and so was Attorney Robles.
I had no idea.
You had no idea. So what exactly did you tell each other?
I told, first I told General Calima, I congratulated General Calima over the expose or the discovery of the extortion. And the second conversation to,
We're still talking about December 8th, Mr. Tulfo.
I cannot recall the exact date, Your Honor,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember calling General Kalima on the same date.
Did you tell General Kalima that you intend to expose
Yes, Your Honor.
the two commissioners you called in your column as rapacious?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mhm. And General Kalima knew about that.
Of course, because I had a conversation with him.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. How much time do we have? We are supposed to adjourn,
I will
suspend.
tell you what time.
Thank you. Thank you,
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair. Tama ho yun. Marami po akong tanong. So, I'll just maximize until when we need to stop. Opo. Attorney,
Actually have more than 25 minutes unless somebody comes out. So go ahead.
thank you,
Make
Mr.
our
Chair.
day.
Attorney Argusino, I respect your feelings and emotions because I know exactly what it feels to be falsely charged. But I don't think I can commiserate with you now dahil hindi pa ho ako kumbinsido na inosente kayo sa usapin na to. Pero ang nakakainis na naman po sa stance nyo is that kayong dalawa ni Attorney Robles, you were caught red-handed, so to speak, and then meron sinasabi ka po kanina na at least ngayon kami nagbibuild ng case against Mr. Lam, Jack Lam, dahil yung previous administration, hindi ho ginawa yan. Pwede ho ba iwasan natin yan na binabaliktad nyo palagi ang mga kwento nyo? Wag po kayong gaya-gaya sa dati nyong boss na banat, bawi, na hindi muna sigurado sa mga
Are you talking
sinasabi.
about President Trump?
No, sir.
Who are you talking about?
I'm referring to the Secretary of Justice.
Ah, okay.
That's their former boss. Babaliktarin nyo yung kwento sa bilibid drug trade. Ako yung nag-raid, binaliktad. Ito na naman, kayo yung nahuli. And then isisisi nyo sa previous administration. And when you talk about previous administration, you are certainly also, I think, implying that the former Secretary of Justice is somewhat remiss. But I'm not gonna belabor on that because of the lack of time. Now, punta po tayo sa November 26. But before that, tama ho siya, Chair, Senator Gordon. Common denominator po, mga bedans tayo. Pangulo, Present Secretary of Justice, former Secretary of Justice, kayo rin po. Nakakahiya ho talaga ngayon sa institusyon natin na ganyan ang nangyayari. Now, it's either both of you are too stupid or too corrupt. Stupid. May daladalang bags. At alam nyo naman yan, the CCTVs in that particular area are all over. You will play along because yung sinasabi nyong iimbestigahan na wala naman talaga kayong authority to investigate or to corrupt. You have to convince us that it's not the second. Between too corrupt and too stupid, I don't know which one you would choose. Doon po tayo sa November 26. Yung nag-meet po kayo doon sa Shangri-La, sa Bonifacio Global City. Doon po kayo, Attorney Argusino, when Sombero allegedly made the implied bribery offer to the Secretary of Justice? You were there, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And yung sinasabing implied bribery offer from Sombero, representing Jack Lam, who was also there, ay yung maghahanap ng bagong padrino dahil matagal-tagal na nagkaroon siya ng so-called padrino. Narinig niyo po yon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ano po ba yung immediate reaction ni Secretary Aguirre?
Tinabi niya po ni Sombero nung latter part na po, Your Honor. Kaya bigla ko siyang napatayo.